I want to tell you a simple trick that will have you deviating from the process to sell more cars to your customers. Hello and thank you for tuning in. My name is Jacob Sotiris. If you're listening to this on the audio experience, thank you for listening. If you're watching this on YouTube, I love your faces. Nice to see you. Today I want to talk about deviating from the process. Now, if you're coming into the industry, you're thinking about joining the industry, or you're in the industry and you've got plenty of experience, you will probably have heard of something called the sales process, or if you haven't, you're going to learn about it as you come in. The sales process is a set of stages that most executives will follow in order to take a customer from initial inquiry all the way through to the handover of a nice new car. You go through the stages, the meet and greet we call it, the qualification, finding out a bit about the customer. You're then going to do a static demonstration, show them around the car, maybe a test drive, some financial quotes, a trial close. We could go through them all, okay? But it's a set of laid out stages that really help keep things structured, keep things organized, and make sure that you stay on track and take the customers through the whole experience and don't miss anything out, because if you've missed things out, the customers will probably end up leaving. You have the opportunity to take them through this experience with you by following the process. However, by deviating from the process at certain stages, we can actually increase the opportunities that we have and increase the chance of us selling them a car. The process is quite a rigid thing. We follow these stages, we get to an end goal. And some people won't like to deviate from that in fear that they're going to miss something out, or in fear that that's not what they're supposed to do. However, let's say, for example, you've gone through the meet and greet. Lovely to meet you. How are you? What are you looking at? How can we help? Blah, blah, blah. You're now doing qualification. Okay, you know the next stage after qualification, which is finding out about the customer, their needs, their desires, what car they might be looking at, is going to be the static demonstration where you're going to show them around the car. But before the static demonstration takes place, during that qualification, the customer says, yeah, I'm just making sure I got a big boot because I've got a dog. Okay, this point here, you're deviating. That's where you should be deviating. Do not go, oh, brilliant, nice, you've got a dog. So do you need a big boot? And then we'll go and show you around a car. What you want to be doing is go, oh, amazing. What dog do you have? I love dogs. They're the best thing ever. Okay, you've deviated. Okay, you're not, now your mind is not on the next task. It's not on the next stage of static demonstration. You're all in on that dog, because people love to talk about themselves. And the whole thing about selling cars is relationship building. If you can make someone feel like you truly care, which is what we should do, you want to make them feel like you truly care, you have to know something about them. You have to get involved, make them feel like you're listening and taking in what they're saying. So if they've told you about a dog, screw selling you a car. I want to know about the dog. What dog is it? What breed? How big? How old? Lovely. Oh, have you had more? Is that your first dog? Lovely. Oh, what's his name? Lovely. And not only are you building a relationship at this point by completely deviating off of the process to talk about dog, you can also be logging into your CRM system, dog called Bruce, bring a spaniel, things that you can log for later. Now you're going to come back to the process. Okay, you've exhausted talking about the dog. The customer's like, oh, brilliant. I'm probably going to bring Bruce in next time because this guy clearly likes dogs. He's feeling good. You're going to then move on to the next stage. Right, do you know what? I've got the perfect car that's going to suit Bruce. Keep leaning on the dog. And this can work for any scenario. It doesn't have to be a dog. It can be kids. It can be a grandparent that lives with them. It can be absolutely, they like rowing. They like golf. They need a big boot. Whatever it is. Okay, lean on that thing. Deviate to build a better relationship. Okay, so we're going to go through the process now. We're on demonstration. You'll keep bringing in, I'm using Bruce the dog. Do you think Bruce can fit in there? Oh yeah, Bruce will love it in there. He's not going on the back seat, so no. But on the